Hi everyone, and welcome to another segment of AstrologyAnswers.com's weekly horoscope. My name is Terence Gardino. The big important astrological event this week is on Friday with the new moon in Sagittarius. This sets the tone for those next 4 weeks until the next new moon. A new moon is always a time of new beginnings. But the week before, so as we start this Monday, December the 7th, this is more of a week of wrapping up all the everything you had initiated in the previous month. It's a time. It may be a holding pattern. It's best for kind of doing your due diligence and research and sitting with things, but not really making the important decisions or to start new projects until after the new moon this Friday. Now, this new moon is in Sagittarius, and Sagittarius is about travel, expansion, more optimism. And this is appropriate that it's often in December, sometimes the very end of November. But this is when we start to really think about 2016. We start to think about the next year. Sagittarius, we're being more hopeful and we're looking more at the long-range plans. This new moon is in an aspect with Jupiter. And Jupiter is the ruler of Sagittarius. So Jupiter is also the planet of travel and expansiveness and opportunity. And so there's a lot of exuberance. You want to be careful with the Jupiter influencing the new moon that you don't overindulge, over-expect, have overinflated expectations. But at least you're going to be in a very upbeat mood. And that's what's setting the stage by next weekend, certainly by Friday going into Saturday. Now, on Tuesday, as we are, you're wrapping up the old, all the old plans and goals from November, the sun on Tuesday is going to be in excellent aspect to liberating Uranus. This is a great day to be open to new ideas, to reinventing your life, trying something new. But since we're in the downside of this cycle before the new moon on Friday, this, instead of starting something all brand new and exciting, this could be a day when you get the insights of what you could be doing after the new moon. In other words, this is where you get these aha moments, where you can see, you can envision better possibilities for yourself. On Thursday, the love planet, pleasure-seeking planet Venus, is an excellent aspect to dreamy, imaginative Neptune. This can be a very romantic day. However, Mars, aggressive, assertive Mars, is also in conflict with rebellious Uranus. So there could be some kind of like being very impulsive and jumping the gun when it comes to romance. Venus-Neptune can also be highly creative and imaginative. But you're still with that Mars-Uranus, that energy, it's still overly impulsive. You're not thinking things through. And then the downside of the Venus-Neptune could be that you're just so dreamy and idealistic that you get into a bit of denial. And so you could be making some impulsive, reckless decisions because you're not really looking at the reality of what's going on. And fortunately, that's only happened for about one day on Thursday. And then, like I said, on Friday begins this cycle of expansion, of travel, and of really looking more hopefully at 2016. Now, before I wrap this up. I want to thank all of you who have been requesting my one question offer through Astrology Answers, and you can find a direct link on the YouTube page, right in the description underneath the video. But I want to just bring up that please try to find a good time of birth and include it in the message. For some reason, people aren't putting in the AM, the PM, and because it's always different than when you put it in with the question, in the subject matter. So if you can remember to find a good time of birth, it gives better predictions, and to repeat it in the message. So I want to thank you for tuning in. I hope to see you next week for my next segment. Until then, have a great week.